All right, Kosa. So this one right here, I know we've been waiting for a long time to talk about this one, man. And I think this is probably going to be, at least in this episode, the one that we're going to probably get the biggest split on when it comes to our audience and their opinions and which side of the aisle they fall in on this one, man. So you already know we pretty much locked step on this one. But one thing, that I really wanted to do for our main event, we're gonna do a hot take this week, which is the worst thing about the Marvel Rivals community, in my opinion, at least what I deal with on a daily basis or a weekly basis, is these people who have that loser mentality that think quick play is just quick play and you should come into quick play and throw or come in there and not try to win or not run, any kind of character that you're trying to be good with, et cetera, et cetera. Just do everything you can to lose and nothing you can to win. And you already know, like I said, that's a loser mentality. So please jump in, man. Tell me what you think about that.
Man, couldn't wait to get this one off, bro. So, man, the losing mentality, bro. Yes, one of the biggest issues I see in this community and in this game, bro, is like you said, it's just quick play or quick play warriors. You know what I'm saying? Or why are you using your lords in quick play, your champions? You know what I'm saying? All the above. But as you always tell me, there are winners and there are losers in quick match, bro. Like the game is decided. So I don't understand what's wrong with being on the winning side of history. You know what I mean? Like what's wrong with being a winner, bro? Since when is losing acceptable? And when did that become cool? To not try or not put forth any effort. You know what I'm saying, to win a game. And I'm from the school of two things can be true. So you can have fun and you can win. I think this community associates vibes, just playing for vibes and having fun, with losing, bro. Like, let's just be dumb, let's just troll, and let's, like you said, let's do everything we can to lose the match in the name of quick play or in the name of we're just playing for vibes. And I just simply disagree with it, bro. So yeah, like you said, we share like minds on this one.
Yeah, I think, I do agree to an extent that you can do too much in quick play. I mean, we talked about earlier in the episode where, the quick match now is not the quick match that it was, when the game first came out. This ain't your daddy's quick play. You know, it's turned into ranked and unranked now. And, quick match, you used to be able to get you like 10 or 15 kills with a DPS, and that was a good game. You used to be able to get 9,000 heals, and that was a good game. You can't do that anymore. And I think with that, you've had like comp people have kind of steered away from it a little bit and more into quick play over time, which has made quick play a lot more competitive. And with that being said, people recognize that quick play is a lot more competitive, but then they'll still come in there and do like the stupid stuff to lose on purpose or whatever, and then it's like, oh, it's just quick play. And to me, if this is my thing, I think like when you are trying out a new character, whether it's a new character to the game or a new character to you, to me, in order for you to play with other people, there should be a progression. So this is what I mean by that. So I think, let's just say, I'm picking up, let's just say, Mr. Fantastic for the first time ever. I
Hmm.
have 0.00 played, time played on this character. The first thing that I should be forced to do is to go into the practice range and to learn the controls, learn the kit. There should be a certain amount of time dedicated to how much, being in the practice range, how much you got to stay in there, all that kind of stuff before you're able to take that character and go against people. Then I think the next thing you should have to do is to take that character into the AI mode, the quick play versus AI, and you should play against 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, opponents, and you should have to get a certain amount of time on that, and then you should be able to take the character into quick match versus other people or the annihilation mode or whatever the case may be, because at that point you may not be a master of the character. You probably won't even be a captain or a lord or anything by that point. But I think that would at least make it to where you have a basic understanding of the character, to where when you come in quick match, yeah, you're not going to be on the same level as somebody who's been playing with a character for 30 hours, but you will at least have a good enough basic understanding to where you're not just a complete liability on the character, and it's just not a complete throw job, by you with this character of yours. So that's how I think that it should go. And then after a certain amount of time doing all of that, playing quick play and everything, then you should be able to take that character into comp.
I absolutely agree with you, bro. Like, there's levels to it, and there's different modes, you know what I'm saying, to help you in that journey. So I think in order for you to ultimately make your way into comp, like you said, you should have steps in order, checklists, so to say. And everything that you said, I'm on board with that. And also, as far as comp is concerned, you said you should be at least a lord, you know what I'm saying, on whatever role you're running. Like, you should have a lord in that said role, to even be eligible for comp. You know what I'm saying? If I were to say, but yeah, it's just I don't know, man. People are just backwards, bro. Like, they want to just skip the steps. They want to skip the process and just jump right in to comp, to learn the character. Or, I'm not even against them learning characters in quick play, but I do feel the same way you do about you should have a basic understanding or some background or experience on your character, you know what I'm saying, before you just hop in and you play against other people.
Yeah, I listen, man. The biggest frustration, like I said, bro, is when you hop in comp and you got somebody who trying out a brand new character or whatever. So you already know, man. Like I said, I think you should get to a certain level before you're able to even take that character into comp. But that whole thing about like quick play is meant to come in here and play around and lose and all of that. I'm sorry, I can't agree with that, man. Like I said, I don't like. I hate that you see triple heals in quick play, or even the fact that we have to run our champions in quick play sometimes. Like, me, I've been trying to like master Thor, but I can't even do it because we get in quick play. I get Thor, but then we got somebody who in there just completely throwing, and then I have to switch, to a healer or switch to a DPS or something that I'm more comfortable with, in order to help us win. So it's like I can't even try the new character because like we have people in quick play that just think it's just like you said for the vibes. Like it's okay to be in there throwing. And I'm just too competitive to sit there and just continue to lose. If I think we can make the comeback or whatever. I'd rather just go ahead and switch back to a main and just go ahead and try to get things back in order. And then maybe next game I'll try Thor or somebody else new. But I just think I just hate that mentality, man. That they just feel like I could just come in here, play around. It doesn't matter. Blah blah blah. It's just quick play. And then if you say something, oh, you're a quick match warrior, and people feel like it's a bad thing for you to want to win. I just hate that.
Man, right there with you, bro. And mind you, the other team is trying to win.
Exactly.
they come to compete. So regardless, if you don't want to, compete, or you don't take quick play seriously, these other people are. And I also feel like a lot of these people play quick match to take out their frustrations from comp, bro. If we're being honest.
Facts. You get a few rounds of the nonsense that we were talking about before. Yeah, you definitely come in quick match, grab your lord or whatever, and just try to get some revenge. I mean,
it's a different type of energy.
It is, but that's what it drives you to do. I feel like there should be. I mean, like I said, if you had to progress, if there was a certain a ladder system to like getting your character eligible for comp or whatever, I really just think overall people would just be better off, with their characters. They'll be better off overall, and I think you'll just have a lot less frustrations, with the game, and you'll have a lot less, people, throwing or whatever. I think you'll see a lot more dubs, a lot more, competition, and a lot less of the whole, oh, it's just quick play, bro.
And honestly, too, man, I think we both agree on this as well. That whole it's just quick play mentality, it breeds bad habits, bro.
It does.
And
100%.
That's my thing, right? I feel like that's my biggest thing is the rewarding bad behavior. So you're getting rewarded in quick play, with bad habits that you will not be able to get away with in comp. Like we both know, we played in these different lobbies, man. Whether it be platinum, diamond, GM, we've been there, we've done that. We see the level of competition, and those same people, like you said, it's just quick play, or you guys are taking this too serious, or those are the same ones that we get on our team in comp games that wind up sabotaging the match, man. Just straight up throwing us off a cliff, bro. No parachute, dog.
Just sinking like a rock, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. It really sucks because then it's like they're like, oh, it's quick play. You should go to comp. But then if you go to comp, you get people who playing it just like it's quick play.
Man, sounds like it's a lose-lose situation, man, in the community right now, bro. Like honestly, you damned if you do, damned if you don't, man. Like you're gonna get it both ways, all right? It's like you're gonna get the people that don't take quick play serious, but then in turn not take comp serious because you never took quick play serious.
Exactly.
So that's it just defeats the purpose, man. And like you said, we're competitors, bro. So we can't relate at the end of the day, man.
Nah, not even a little bit, man. And then like we've said to people, if it's just quick play, then why won't you switch? What's so bad about switching?
Right, like on the opposite end of that, if it's quick play and you're just having fun, and okay, so if it doesn't matter to you, why can't you just swap? What's so hard about that?
Yeah, I don't get it. They'll see that we need, we'll have 5 people already got their characters. You got, 2 tanks, 1 DPS or 1 healer, and 2 DPS, and you already know they're gonna get another DPS and then leave you solo healing, or you might have 2 healers and 1 tank. But typically that last spot is a healer or a tank that needs to be filled, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see a Spider-Man pop up or an Iron Fist pop up or something like that. They not gonna get what the team needs. And as soon as you say, "Hey, bro, can you run heals?" Oh, it's just quick play.
Right. It doesn't matter, right? Essentially, that's what you're telling us. Is this doesn't matter, right? Your rank is not on the line. You don't get rewards, I guess, besides like proficiency farming, to get like Lord or champion status on your character. So if it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter who you play, right? Like that's in the same breath. So yeah, I think it's just like you said, it's just they don't want to be held accountable, and yeah, they just don't care about how it affects the team as a whole.
Yeah, and that's that selfishness, man. Like, I'm in here with whatever goal in mind that I have, and I don't care what the rest of the team needs. I don't care if y'all want to win. I don't care if I need to play healer or tank or DPS or whatever. I'm gonna play who I want to play. I already came in here and said I'm gonna get this character, and it doesn't matter if it's needed or if it's not. It doesn't matter if it makes us lose the game. I don't care. But then there'll be the same people the whole game pinging the chat saying they need heals.
Right, but it doesn't matter because it's quick play. So why do you need heals if it's just quick play? Right. Matter of fact, we don't need a healer at all if it's just. But yeah. you want somebody else to heal, and you want to have fun.
Exactly. Exactly. They want the team catering to them. They want the team comp to be built around them, but it's just quick play. You ask them to switch to a healer, oh, it's just quick play. But if you don't switch to heals, or if you switch to heals and you're not good, then they're gonna be complaining the whole time.
Oh yeah, you're getting roasted in the squad chat. Like they're definitely, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be talking to town like, oh GG no heals, you know what I'm saying, my healers were trash, heal diff, all you know what I mean, all the above. But I mean, you didn't even want to swap the healer, but you have so much to say. But it's just quick play. So I thought it didn't matter what we play. So you shouldn't mind swapping. But you do mind swapping. Or you mind somebody else, like you said, doing the hard work. You want somebody else to tank. You want somebody else to heal. You just want to DPS. So, and that's fine. Just say that. But please, don't say it's just quick play at the end of the day.
Facts. Please don't say it's just quick. I hate when you say something and you see that chat light up and you know what it's about to say too. You know what it's going to say. It's just quick play. It's just QP. Just QP, bro.
Just QP, relax.
Chill,
It's not that big
QP,
of a
bro.
deal. Oh man, you gotta love it, man. But yeah, that is the hot take, bro. That's one of the hottest takes.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I said, I know it's gonna be people in in our audience that's gonna fall on both sides of the aisle on that one. And we definitely want to hear from y'all. We certainly want the feedback. We'll be putting up polls and stuff like that on our socials. So please be on the lookout for that. Um, but yeah, man, that's gonna do it for this week's episode, the debut episode of the Multiverse Locker Room. So we definitely appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. And if you enjoyed the show, please be sure to follow, subscribe, leave a review, and tell your fellow Rivals players where the real locker room is. So we'll be back next week with more updates, more debates, more hot takes, and most likely a few more locker room meltdowns. So for my boy Kosa, I'm GoatDawg. We'll see y'all next time. And remember, no meta, just mayhem.